My name is Levatia and I'm neurodivergent. Welcome to my series where I am showcasing how my neurodivergence impacts my life and might be impacting your life too, whether it's being impacted by me or being impacted by your own neurodivergence. This is a journey that originally started off as me falling in love with myself for the last 47 days of the year, and it has now expanded into me observing, oh wow, my life is deeply impacted by the way that my beautiful brain works. So stay tuned. Here is a starting clip of me not realizing that I'm doing this with my camera. But this is me unmasked, and you'll see me masked in a second.
Hey beautiful souls, good morning. It's day 45 of my self-love challenge, my 47-day self-love challenge. I don't know what's happening with my outfit right now. I just literally threw this on because it was the only thing that I could put on because the back is open and I couldn't get it over my head. And normally I walk around my house very naked, so I had to throw on this for this video. So you'll probably see me looking more combobulated in another video. But anyways, if you see a little under boob, that's okay. This flaps a little bit, that's okay. I just want to give you an update. So far so good. I started the morning off with some literal positive affirmations. Like my higher self literally just woke me up like, what was it? Was you are abundant? No, it was acceptance. And I just felt such pure acceptance for myself. And I think it's also because I had listened to a tarot reading from YouTube, and that was my word, for Virgos, was acceptance. And when I heard it, I'm like, oh wow. As someone who has literally been struggling with the denial of my reality and reality of how people are showing up in my life, etc., the word acceptance is very helpful for me. And so that's what I think I'm going to make be the word for November. Yeah, I think that's my word, and I accept that that's my word. Oh, can I show you these treats I got for myself? Do they have any? No, they don't. Okay. So I got this. I think this is so cute. The little cat. I got this the other day on Saturday as gifts for myself. And then I got this little cat pen. Oh my gosh. So a cat sticky note with a fan and a cat pen. If you know me, you know that my new autistic obsession is cats. And I honestly think it's always been cats, but now I just feel more sentimental since my cat has turned into an angel, or an ancestor. So this morning, because last night I felt really energetically heavy, but inside of me, it just kept saying this doesn't belong to you. I really feel like it was some hormonal thing, to be honest with you. I think that my PMDD week has started, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know. I'm a little bit off track because my cycle came early last month. But so far so good. Like I said, I started with the really good message from my higher self, and so that was the theme of my awakening, the energy I woke up on. I drank some water, I shaved my head, I did a face mask, I read, the book I'm reading now is The Big O, because as you know, I finished my other book yesterday, Don't Believe Everything You Think. So that was amazing. Very proud of myself for that. I'm trying to think of what else. I did one more thing. Oh, I meditate. Is that a gnat? I meditated. Last night I planted. I didn't record any of it, but I repotted not all of them, but I repotted 2 plants that needed to be repotted, and then one that was I was just scared that there was a worm in there. If you know me, you know I've had my experiences with worms jumping out of plants when I'm repotting them, so that's a thing. But I feel like I should take a breath. Thank you for that. So yeah, I feel really good. I meditated to ohms. Did I say that already? I know I said I meditate, but I don't know if I said to ohms. So literally it wasn't a guided meditation. I just literally sat there and breathed deeply or took deep breaths when this seems like a 6-minute ohm soundtrack, so that was really cool. And yeah, I'm just trying to get things really organized. I also woke up realizing that I want to be a sex therapist and a holistic sex therapist. So I started doing research on that, which unlocked a whole other thing when it comes to some things I'm struggling with right now.
Hey, quick pause. Just realized that 2 things. One, I definitely overshared in this moment, which is a beautiful trait of either my neurodivergence or just me being a Tia. But 2, I never shared with y'all the kind of neurodivergence that I had. So I identify with having ADHD and autism. So much more to say about that, but I think we are coming down to the end of this utter overshare. So I will circle back around as soon as this clip is done and share some more about my experience with both.
That's really scary for me, but I'm doing things afraid, so I'm just trying to figure out if it's ego, if what is it, But I think I'm going to ask, because I think that the scariest thing is to ask. And I think that I can ask for what I need and still set a boundary. And I feel like it's actually really helpful for my life as a whole. So that's what I'm going to do. So by like June or July, hopefully you'll be hearing that I am a certified holistic sex therapist. Like, what the fuck? So I'm really excited about that. And honestly, it's not because I feel like I need a certification to make me valid. It's just I truly want to learn so much more. And I'm reading so many sex books and I'm learning so much, and so many books about pleasure and patriarchy and all that. But I think it's sometimes having the physical teachings. And I'm also a really good student. Like, I'm a really good freaking, like, when I went to school for sex tech, like, I literally was going in and all of, like, the classes. I had a whole bunch of questions and the homework, and we had accountability partners, and I was, like, really on it. So yeah, I'm really excited about that portion of schooling. So yeah, some major shifts are going to be happening in 2026, but I just want to like get recalibrated with this. So I'm going to leave us here. I'm going to actually go down to the gym, so I'll show some footage of that. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty chill day. I'm also going to go to the beach, do a whole bunch of writing. I really want to write and yeah, just like knock some stuff out. All right, I love you so much. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and be kind to animals. And here's the B-roll.
Now for my autism and my ADHD. What you see me doing right now is one of the main things that helps me calm and regulate my nervous system. So I do it in the morning, I do it in the afternoon, or I do it at night. I might do it 3 times a day if I need to, and that's called somatic work or somatic movement. Oftentimes when I'm ruminating or I just wake up feeling really heavy, or I go through the day and feel like I've just had so many different people's emotions attached to me out of nowhere, because not only am I on the spectrum, but I'm also a sensitive and an empath. Basically, I just have a lot of feelings. But that's something that's really common for people that are on the spectrum. And sometimes processing those feelings or even emoting those feelings can be really difficult. Now, here's a little bit of a fun fact about AuDHD. I think it's how you say it. It's AuDHD. But it's ADHD and autism frequently co-occur. Research suggests that 30 to 70% of people with autism also meet criteria for ADHD, and many people with ADHD show autistic traits. This fact that is coming up next is one that grinds my gears the most, because it is known that so many women have gone undiagnosed for decades because doctors just quite literally never studied or could figure out what autism and ADHD look like in women versus young men. So for years, clinicians were taught you couldn't be diagnosed with both. And of course, this then delayed the diagnosis for a lot of adults like myself, especially women. One of the craziest things that I've noticed about my ADHD and my autism is that they almost feel contradictory. For instance, I'll crave structure, but then I'll feel trapped by it. And it's interesting because my brain will want like stimulation, but then that's the ADHD, right? Like I'm constantly on the move. But then with my autism, I need the predictability and the routine, which equals safety in my mind. So it's definitely quite the experience. And I can't wait to talk more about it in my next episode. I also want to talk about making friends in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Making them and keeping them. Am I right? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please give yourself a hug for me. Don't forget to be kind to animals and to be kind to yourself. And like, comment, and subscribe if you love this shit. And I love you. Mwah.